Hi class, it's Miss Raymond. The purpose of this video is to go over this worksheet that you will be doing on the literary device called Flashback. It will increase your reading comprehension and help prepare you for the keystones for those who will be taking them in the spring. So, the goals: define the literary device flashback, analyze the effects of flashback in a text, and create your own example of the literary device flashback. Okay, so it's broken into assignments, through assignment 4. All right, and let me just go over the directions here. So assignment 1, vocabulary. There are 2 vocabulary words I want you to become familiar with. So you're going to read both vocabulary words and their definitions. For the word chronological only, write 3 or more things you do every day in chronological order. I wrote an example for you. Okay, this is going to help you because when you're talking about flashback, it's not chronological order. So in order to understand flashback, you need to understand chronological order and vice versa. Okay, so here are some examples. All right, please read this very carefully. You are going to write your chronological events here. So you can do 1, 2, 3, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something appropriate that you do every day. Okay, that's the first vocabulary word. All right, second is narrative. All you need to know is that it is a story. You're going to hear the word narrative a lot, the character's narrative. That means the character's story. Okay. Assignment 2, you're going to watch this video, click on the words this video, through minute 225 when it ends, and take notes on it below by answering the 5 questions. Excuse me, 6 questions. I added 1. So what you're going to do is you're going to answer these. You don't need to write them in complete sentences because they're just notes, but you're going to watch this video through minute 225 and answer these questions. Those will be your notes on the video. They will help you understand flashback. So when you get to 3, 4, and 5, for example, okay, it's not going to be one word. You're going to see one line here. It's not necessarily one word I'm looking for. It may be several words. Okay, so it's directly from this video. These answers will be found in this video. And then same with this, not necessarily just one word, it might be several words. Fill in the blanks according to what the video tells you. Same with number 5, okay? And then you fill in 3 ways an author can identify, a variety of ways an author can identify when flashbacks are happening in a story according to this video, okay? And then assignment 3, you're going to identify the actual flashback in paragraphs 2, 3, and 4 by underlining them. That's the first thing you're going to do. There are 2 things you need to do. That's the first thing. The second thing, you're going to choose one of these flashbacks from 2, 3, and 4 and explain what you as the reader are learning about a character or characters from this flashback. Okay, so the first one's been done for you. So for example, Ashanti entered the woods. All of a sudden, he remembered an incident from long ago. He had been walking in the woods with his older brother who tried to scare him half to death with a story about a hooded monster. Ashanti had been so frightened then that he had cried uncontrollably. That is the end of the paragraph. All you're doing is underlining the actual flashback. So this is present, well, it's past tense, but you're seeing that he enters the woods. He entered the wood. All of a sudden he remembered, there's your clue, remembered an incident from long ago. That tells you that we're about to read this incident that he remembered long ago. An incident is a happening. Here it is. He had been walking in the woods with his older brother who tried to scare him half to death with a story about a hooded monster. Ashanti had been so frightened then that he had cried uncontrollably. So he enters the woods and the woods trigger this memory of his. This is the actual flashback. See how I underlined it? What as I, as the reader, am learning about a character or characters. And this is what I wrote. I learned that his older brother likes to play mean tricks on him and that perhaps Ashanti was a child when it happened because he had cried uncontrollably. Okay? This is your personal thoughts on what you think is going on here. Okay? You're not copying and pasting anything from the internet. What are you gaining from this? Okay, so again, one more time. For 2, 3, and 4, okay, You're underlining the actual flashback. So you're reading the paragraph, you're underlining what you think the actual flashback is. That's the first thing you do in 2, 3, and 4. Then out of 2, 3, and 4, you choose one of these paragraphs. You choose either 2, 3, or 4, and you explain what you as the reader are learning about a character or characters from flashback. If you don't understand this, please contact me. I will help you. Okay, assignment 4. You're going to write your own flashback in a complete sentence or sentences and underline it. Here's my example to show you what I'm looking for. Example of a flashback. This is mine. I walked outside. A car drove by blaring its music. I heard it loud and clear. It was Baby You're a Firework by Katy Perry. I was immediately transported back in my mind to 2011 when I was using that song in a lesson to help some students understand metaphors. What it tells the reader. This tells the reader that I was a teacher in the past. The reader may wonder if I still am a teacher. Okay, write your example here. So you're going to write your example of a flashback of your life, your personal experience, something you remember, like maybe you smelled something, you're walking down the street and you smell hot dogs cooking by a street vendor or pretzels, and it immediately transports you back to the first time you ever went to the Franklin Institute, or the first time you ever, walked to the Philadelphia Zoo or something like that, okay? And then you're just going to write that flashback, and then you're going to say what it tells the reader. I think it might tell the reader that, I've used to live in Philadelphia or something. Do the best you can, okay? Guys, we're here to learn. Just do the best you can. If you don't understand something, contact me. Thank you.